Okay, so what I'd like to do is tell you a little story about a problem that the Ramsbottom family had at the time of the Jubilee. Now, not this year's Jubilee, but the Jubilee quite a long time ago. So you need to cast your thoughts back to a time when there were 12 pence in a shilling, and 20 shillings were equal to 1 sovereign. So this is the tale of the Jubilee sovereign. On Jubilee Day, the Ramsbottoms invited relations to tea, including young Albert's grandmother. An awkward old party was she. She'd seen Queen Victoria's accession and her wedding to Albert the Good, but she got quite upset when young Albert asked her how she'd got on in the flood. She cast quite a damper on the party, but she warmed up a bit after tea and gave Albert a real golden sovereign she'd been saving since last Jubilee. It had a picture of Queen on one side and a dragon fight on the reverse, and it smelled of camphor and cobwebs through being so long in her purse. Albert handled the coin and he kissed it, and he felt the rough edge with his tongue, for he knew by the look of his father that it wouldn't be his very long. "I'll show you a trick with that sovereign," said Father. So we're over in there, and he took and pretended to eat it, and then brought it back out of his ear. This magic filled Albert with wonder, and before you could say Uncle Dick, he got the coin back from his father and performed the first part of the trick. When they all saw where the money had gone, with excitement the relatives burned, and each one suggested some process for getting the money returned. Some were for fishing with tweezers, while some were for shaking it out. "If only we got back a few shillings," they said, "'twould be better than nought." They tried holding Albert head downward and giving his shoulders a clump, till his uncle, who worked for a chemist, said, "That's no good, we need a stomach pump." Well, they hadn't a stomach pump handy, but Pa did the best that he could with a bicycle pump that they borrowed, but that weren't nearly so good. So off they went to the doctor, who looked down his throat with a glass. He said, "This will mean operation. I fear that he'll have to have gas." "How much is this here going to cost me?" said Father, beginning to squirm. "I'm afraid that it comes out expensive. The best gas is 8 pence a therm. There's my time, 6 shillings an hour. You can't do these things in 2 ticks. By rights, I should charge you a guinea, but I'll do it for 18 and 6. "What? 18 and 6 to get sovereigns?" said Father. "That doesn't sound sense." "I'll tell you, you'd best keep young Albert and give us the odd 18 pence. The doctor concurred this arrangement, but to this day he stands in some doubt as to whether he's in 18 shillings or whether he's 18 pence out.